yes. Ah, my elven friend. How are you?
Cris under the mountain.
It is nice to see you, Stephanius, of the Elven Glades. Oh, I see you brought a game of some sort of distraction. Is it a drinking game?
What is a drinking game?
A drinking game? Well, it's when we go ale for ale and see who has the most stout constitution with no regurgitation.
Today we're playing the Red Dragon Inn from Slugfest Games.
And pairing it with the Critical Hit Imperial Stout from O'Connor's Brewing in Norfolk, Virginia. Let's get table hot!
The Critical Hit Imperial Stout by O'Connor's Brewing out of Norfolk, Virginia is a heavy Imperial Stout at 11.7 ABV and 0 IBUs. It is heavily dosed with jumbo golden raisins, chicory, and coffee cherries with a touch of licorice root. They started with a base of black malt, chocolate malt, roasted barley, and flaked oats, and the result is an elixir of a miraculous depth.
Cheers! We just had the Critical Hit Stout from O'Connor's Brewing. What did you think of it, Stephanius?
You know, it was a little sweet on the front side, and then on the back, almost a little burnt.
A little smoky from the chicory. I taste that too as I guzzle down this delicious stout. At 11.7% alcohol by volume, you might want to watch your delicate elven features.
Is that a lot?
Oh, it's more than your average beer, that's for sure. Not like Dwarven Firewater.
This seems easy.
Let's just keep going. Now, I know you're used to your fine elvish vines, but if you were going to rate this out of 5, what would you give it?
I'd probably put it somewhere in like the 3.5 range.
3.5 sounds like a fair bet for this stout. It's quite complex. A little sweet up at the front, and then more of the woody burntness at the end.
I could definitely see me enjoying this playing some role-playing games with my friends.
Ah, yes. Hence the Critical Hit and the D20 on the front.
Yes. I'm feeling great.
Ah, yes. It's delicious ale. How are you slowing down a little bit? It's a little too much ale for your elven constitution.
I think I'm ready to play the game.
Oh yeah, the game. Let's do it.
So, this is Red Dragon Inn by Slugfest Games. In Red Dragon Inn, 2 to 4 players, you take on the role of an adventurer, and you're coming into the tavern, and you're retelling your tales of your adventures.
Boasting of your journeys.
Correct. And you're trying to maintain your gold. You want to get as much gold as you can.
If you run out of gold, you're out of the game.
Yeah, and you can get it from gambling.
Yes.
So you ante up against your friends and see who can win the most.
And in this game, sometimes you purchase the drinks for others' players. Pass it in front of them.
And it's rude not to drink a drink someone buys for you.
Absolutely.
This game plays in about 45 minutes.
It's a nice, quick pub game.
Yeah, it's super great. And the cool thing is that it's basically unlimited players.
Yep. As much as you can concentrate on.
Yeah, so if you've got a party of 4 or if you've got a party of 16, you can play with as many as you want.
Shut down the bar.
This game is on its 10th expansion with even dozens more expansion characters to add into the game.
Which is ridiculous. There are more characters in this game than I have friends.
And each of them have their own abilities. Some of them, like your character, Redbeard,
yes,
actually has a story deck that he pulls from.
Yes, my brethren Redbeard has this extra deck of cards,
which
add modifiers to his plays from his regular deck.
Yeah, almost limitless plays.
Right.
What would you give this game on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this game an 8. An 8.
Wow,
Very high.
that is surprising.
Yes, it has dwarves and drinking. Two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
The reason I gave it an 8 is because there's a whole roster of colorful characters. The artwork's really funny.
Yeah, there's dozens of characters you can play.
So many.
Yeah.
And every character has different, difficulty levels. So whatever style of gamer you are, there's a character for you.
That's right. And even if you are a heavy strategy gamer, you can find some pretty hardcore characters in here.
Yeah, there's some depth to this drinking game. How about you? Stephanius?
So I think in the classification of a pub game, or something that's maybe a little bit lighter, not super heady, I'd probably give it an 8 as well. The one thing this game is missing, the components are a little lacking. The base components actually just use these little gem beads to track your life and your alcohol content.
Mm-hmm. Little cardboardy coins.
Yeah, so upgrading it is really a important thing, especially if you're really into Red Dragon Inn.
Yes. And I feel like the weight of the coins just adds something to the gambling, which is a big part of the game.
And the clinking,
Yeah, something about throwing them on the table.
You're drinking, you're having a couple of nice ales,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just throw down a coin and they all clink together. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
So do you want to play?
I always want to play.
Let's play.
Yes, do it. Stephanius, you defeated me in Red Dragon Inn. But remember, in real life, no one outdrinks a dwarf.
I feel a little tingle in my fingers. I think it's starting to affect me. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Board Game Geek and Untapped.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Listen to our bi-weekly podcast. And remember,
Good games.
good beer.
Great times.